Hello, my friends. We're here today with our buddy Roy, who you well know on this channel for training you all things Agile. Well, Roy has got a really interesting course to train you on, and that is happening next week. Roy, what exactly are we going to be talking about? Something in Agile product management, isn't it?
You got it. Agile product management. So here, first, let's talk about why we want to do this. If you look online, if you go to courses, you look at these courses, primarily they're talking about the frameworks to make use of, the team level kinds of things. There's not a lot of activity that goes on higher than that, right? Or not a lot of training out there that talks about the stuff that gets into the team, how we feed the team work. So Agile product management is all about that. How do we organize our work? How do we get work prioritized properly and set up so the teams can effectively deliver? And if you don't do that, Phil, you know what happens if you don't prioritize work properly? You're not getting a lot of stuff done, right? And we want to give that team the best opportunity to get work and deliver on time, right?
So we need to think like a product owner. There are a lot of people getting certified, but they haven't really gotten their hands dirty, their feet wet as far as what product ownership really is, the thought leadership behind product ownership.
Yeah, absolutely. It's more than just working on a daily basis with the team. Obviously, that's important. It's a leadership role, not leadership in title, but leadership in attributes and behaviors. And we want our product owner to be able to negotiate with our stakeholders, negotiate with our team, share the story. And there are processes along the way, but there's also behaviors along the way that we need to encounter, right?
Absolutely. So Roy, you've got this really great format. It's almost a framework of sorts. It's not prescriptive, it's flexible. But why don't you just walk us through a quick couple of minutes to see what exactly this framework, very specific to you, could be like, and what you're going to be teaching in this training?
Absolutely. So now that everyone's remote, that we need to use tools, collaboration tools. There's a bunch of tools out there in the world. I like to use Miro or Mural, depending on my clients. So what I've done here is I've created a framework for the flow of how work gets initiated all the way to how work gets delivered. And I do this on a Miro board. Now, this is all for collaboration. These are all the things that you would do as a team and a product owner specifically in order to get work prioritized properly and set up for the team to be effective. We start out a little reminder of what product hierarchy looks like. We talk then about how to build a vision. You always start out with defining the problem, you define the vision, what you're trying to achieve, who it impacts. Start out at the beginning, and that way you define success and what it's going to look like. From there, we talk about schedule. We do a road mapping session, and we put things on a schedule because that's really important. But it's not just when are we going to get stuff done. It's also about those things that we could impact or how we can impact other things, the interactions as a system in your organization, not just do this work, right? From there, we talk about prioritization and understanding value and urgency. What does it mean to be valuable work? We go through an exercise of prioritizing work. There are multiple exercises, right? And what you typically see in a lot of training is go do Moscow. Well, Moscow is one way, right? That's one acronym that we can make use of. There's tons of others that, quite honestly, I find more effective, right? Moscow is valuable, it works, but there are others that work out a lot better as well. Then we walk through sizing, estimating, how we get a basic idea of what this work is. Another thing that a lot of product owners don't think about is risk. Right? And we need to make sure that we're managing risk and tracking the risk and actually doing something about it. And don't expect Agile to do it all for you because there's other stuff that goes on. And then we take it down to actually taking epics and break them down into smaller pieces, different techniques for how to split work and make them into user stories. And the rest is up to the team to go off and build this stuff, right? So this is primarily focused on the process that a product owner and stakeholders and the team will go through together in order to get work properly prepared so the team can be successful.
Brilliant, Roy. Awesome stuff. So there's a lot that we learn in classrooms and that people learn when they're doing the CSPO or PSPO, but they don't learn the intricacies and the mindset that goes deep into how you actually do this, the vision casting, the tactical behaviors that you would exhibit in the boardroom or wherever you are when you're working with teams. But we're going to learn all of that, it seems.
Absolutely, from beginning to end. How do you make your teams effective?
Absolutely awesome. So if you are interested in this, highly advise you that you go on down to the link. We're going to put a link in this video below, and we look forward to seeing you, because Agile has gotten a bad rap. People just think it's cowboy stuff. They don't know the huge amount of planning that happens at every level, at the strategy level, the daily level. They don't recognize that. But by the time we're done with this, it'll be very obvious that the planning that we do in the world of Agile is probably even more than we do in many respects in predictive projects, right, Roy?
Exactly. And there's a lot of structure that we want to put in place, but not heavyweight. It's a very lightweight framework. I like to call it organized chaos, right? It's managed, it's organized, but chaos is good for creativity. So we need to have a little bit of that in there as well. But it's not cowboy, not in any way. So it's structured and disciplined, and we follow good practices to get us to good quality engineering stuff.
Lovely stuff. Thank you, Roy. So if you're keen on doing this, going down to projectmanagementdoctor.com/product owner, and you'll be able to jump into this training. That's projectmanagementdoctor.com/product owner. We look forward to seeing you there.